Hello, and welcome to the daily Forex report for September 30th. We're looking at the U.S. Japanese yen pair first. This pair, as you can see, has made several lows in a row, very close to, very close to the same price right here. We've had Friday, Thursday, and Wednesday's low all in the same area. Definitely an area of support. We found it support a little bit further back. Currently at the 128.27 mark. Now if we back a little ways out and drop our Fibonacci lines on here, Fibonacci retracement, come down here, draw your line up to here, you can see that we've broken through the 23.6, closed kind of midway below it. What I'm looking to do is essentially put my stop loss, and let me zoom back in, we can take a better look at this. Looking to take a short off of the 128.27 mark, put my stop loss right above the 23.6 level down here at 80, about 80 pips up, and then looking to for it to move on down to the 38.2 level. Fibonacci retracement, which is about 86 pips to the downside, roughly a 1-to-1. Of course, along the way I'll be moving to break even when I'm probably 30 pips into profit, and then trail my stop on down to eliminate risk along the way. So again, looking for a short if we get a break of the 128.27 mark, using a stop loss right above the 23.6 retracement. That's roughly 128.90 or so, and then looking for it to come down to the 23.2% retracement right down around the 127.37 mark. Well, I hope that helps. Let's move on to news announcements. Now, we do have a couple of news announcements going into this next session. We have the U.S. ISM manufacturing numbers for September being released at 10 a.m. Eastern. Consensus on that is that they have moved slightly higher from 49.6 up to 50. So definitely keep an eye on that tomorrow morning. Now, as far as our pairs go, let me jump over to the U.S. Japanese yen pair. This pair surged to the upside, did break the previous session's low, but surged to the upside on Friday. Gap down just a little bit, not sufficient enough to really take a gap trade, but nonetheless did gap down a little bit. Look for it to potentially go as high as 78.33, possibly as low as 77.14. Look for some resistance around 78.15. and look for some support around 77.50. Now the Euro USD pair, this pair we've already talked about a little bit, did close down. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 130.14, possibly down to 127.25. Look for some resistance to the upside around 129.60, and look for some support around 128.15. Now the pound US dollar pair had a very large range day on Friday, did close down, gapped up just a hair's already retraced it just a pip or two. Look for it to potentially go as high as 163.22, possibly as low as 160.10. Look for some resistance around 162.75, and look for some support around 161.05. Now the US Swiss, this pair closed up on Friday, didn't quite break the previous session's resistance to the upside, almost the same, definitely running into resistance at that level. Gapped maybe a pip or two up. Look for it potentially go as high as 0.9488, possibly as low as 0.9293. Look for some resistance around 0.9340, and look for some support around 0.9330. Alright, well that wraps us up for today. Until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.